Hello, 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 everybody. How is it going? How's it hanging? Today's been very odd because I did get a decent amount of sleep, but I'm still really fucking tired. So, yeah. Let me just make myself bigger. There we go. Hello. Um, yeah, I'm like really fucking tired. So, I don't know how the stream's gonna go. Um, because I'm gonna be playing a game that apparently people dislike for some reason. I kind of took a look at the game and I was like, man, this looks kind of fun. And apparently people don't like it. Marvel's Midnight Suns. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna pop up in the Steam page. I mean, the recent reviews are good. It's just that like every person that I've like told that I'm streaming it, they're like, huh, "Good luck. That game kind of sucks." And I was like, "Okay." I mean, um, if you buy this game, talk to everybody in the Abbey before doing anything at the Forge. There's an easily reproducible save-breaking bug, faith-breaker bug that stops story missions from spawning. That happens near the end of Act 1 that has existed since release that Firaxis could/would not fix after being reported and confirmed existing since day 1. Even after the release of 4 paid DLCs over several months. Lost 2 saves to this bug. First near release when I didn't know about it. Second after I decided to try a new run and forgot about it and triggered it again. Other than that, game is fun, story is fine, though I don't know what happens after Act 2. Too many and too lengthy animations for my taste, but it's fine. I'm looking at like the disliked ones. You don't know what happens after Act 2. Motherfucker, you have over 90 hours in the fucking game. What? Let's see. A person who has 7 hours in the game. Midnight Suns combines a really solid tactical combat system with good animations and intractable environment and a wide variety of characters, abilities, deck building, customization with a dog water, tedious, boring, mandatory series of downtime missions that make the game suck. I just wanted more of the good tactical gameplay, but the missions are short, and we are constantly interrupted by long periods of downtime in this mansion full of characters who you are expected to develop relationships with. They each have Twitter feeds that you can read. You are expected to sit down and watch movies with them and ask questions about them, and a ton of this isn't optional. It's all a mandatory function. It feels as if they took inspiration from Fire Emblem's recent Three Houses downtime, where in Midnight Suns you also run around collecting random bits of loot spread all over this property. Honestly, it feels awful. They leaned into it way too hard, and it takes up way too much time. I wanted to like the game a lot more, and would have if I could have just played more missions more often. To make matters worse, the difficulty is locked to easy until you beat the game once. There are like 8 difficulties above this, and I want to play the hardest one. How many times would I need to beat the game on lower difficulties to do this? Removing player agency in this way is a really brainless decision. What you're left with is an incredibly easy game that wants you to force a story centered around bonding with Marvel characters and making relationships with them. If you're not into this, then this isn't the game for you. Wow. A positive review from someone with over 100 hours in the game. Story's kind of cheeks, but gameplay is top 10 of all time for me, and I thought I didn't like tactical turn-based RPGs before this game. Okay, there is someone with 2.5 hours, 1.4 hours at review time, an okay tactical game with tons of boring rubbish to skip through between fights, 20% gameplay, 80% filler. Hmm. This reviewer played this game primarily on Steam Deck at the time of writing. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. I don't think I've played a controversial game so far, or like one that's had such bad reviews. Um, I mean, hold on. Which ones have I completed so far? I have completed Arcade Paradise, Arctico, technically Dreamscaper, On Guard, Half-Life, Half-Life Opposing Force, Ready or Not, and South of Midnight. South of Midnight, Ready or Not were really good. The Half-Life games are always really good. On Guard was pretty decent. Dreamscaper was pretty decent. I'd say Arctico. It feels like it doesn't have enough yet. And then Arcade Paradise. Most of the people disliking on, like, hating on Arcade Paradise, were people with much worse ADHD than me that couldn't make it past the laundry section. So yeah, let me just go ahead and shrink myself down. Move myself to the corner. And do all the stand up things, which means I gotta change the category. Marvel Midnight Suns. Wow. There's there is not a whole lot of people playing this game right now. Oh man. Let's see if it opens in sure. Add a virus to my game or to my computer. Why not? I don't care. Alright, let me go ahead and silence the music. Alright. Okay, it opened it in the proper aspect ratio. There's an epilepsy warning, or more of a photosensitivity warning. Sure, steal all my data. Whoa. Oh, something I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, just in case, I'm turning the audio for this game off from the VOD, because I don't know how much of this shit's copyrighted. Okay, first of all, I actually have that up. Sound effects, music, really fucking low. What if we just did that? We could have this. I don't want to be jump scared. Okay, so I think now I could turn it back on. Mayhaps. Graphics. Master quality, auto detect. Oh shit. It's all on medium. That's the first time. Usually everything tries to set this shit to fucking max. Damn. Man, they got ray tracing in the shit. My computer ain't gonna run that. Video. Lag. You guys seeing this shit? You seeing this shit? That's the game itself. It's not even me. I'm looking over my character's moving perfectly fine on the screen to the left. What the hell? Uh choose difficulty normal. Height. Why game do this? Alright. Oh, damn. Okay, so all these other ones are locked. Okay. Play a tutorial mission, sure. Launch campaign. Hell yeah. It's kind of laggy. I don't know why. Oh. Yo, crossbones. Okay, so this is Hydra. What's Hydra doing here?
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun.
He said the thing.
Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Lilith!
Oh. Damn! Ooh. Well then. That's kind of fucked up. She just killed a bunch of people. That's kind of crazy. Six months later. Daredevil? Nope. Rest
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon.
Oh.
Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Original Ghost Rider doesn't like you either.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Yo, Doctor Strange.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here.
Oh shit!
You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Robo Man.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
Yo.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs runs off with that precious page of yours?
Playing cards. Shut up!
Johnny Blaze
Shut up!
sacrificed a great deal for this world.
The three main types of cards which represent hero abilities:
Given time.
attacks, skills, and
The one
heroics.
thing we didn't have. All right. Let's just wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
Playing a card costs one card play. Select an ability card with left mouse button to activate it, then select a target with left mouse button to confirm the ability. Attack cards. Use attack cards to damage enemies and gain heroism. Attack cards damage enemies. All attacks grant 1 heroism when used. Some attacks have added effects like knockback or stun. Alright.
That'll work. What'd you expect?
How do I move you? Whoa.
This should be good.
That's the spirit.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Heroism and heroic cards. Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards require heroism.
I'm saving my energy to
Completely unnecessary.
the job done.
X to finish my turn.
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
Probably still won't be enough, but you can try.
Minions and elites. There are 2 types of enemies, minions and elites. Minions have no health. Any damage defeats them instantly. They are frail but still dangerous. Elites have higher health totals and require more damage to defeat. Tip: use attack and heroic cards wisely. High damage cards may be wasted on minions.
This may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Also, it's a contest now. Then you take the extra.
Gladly.
Knockback. Some cards have the knockback effect after selecting a target. Aim the knockback. Okay.
Watch and
Damn.
Fair enough.
by the will of
Nice.
Apparently, our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
Doctor Strange right next to him. Bro goes after fucking Tony.
They all set their sights on me.
Turn previews. At the start of each turn, hero icons will appear above each enemy, showing who that enemy intends to attack. Use this information to determine which enemies to defeat first or which heroes to defend. In this case, Doctor Strange is in danger. See what you can do
Now
to
that
assist
I have
him.
their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something
Use skill cards to control the battle and get
Or a
heroes.
shield in this case.
in the spirit of cooperation. I'll accept your offer. Just at this once.
Alright, don't mention it.
I won't forget this.
Can I get you to like move out of the way?
Watch closely.
Hell yeah.
Love the effort.
Let's try this.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
We're blocking all the attacks.
They haven't given up yet.
Oh, there's a lot of them now.
Yeah, you're gonna need the help. I think we pissed them off? Have a spell for that, maybe?
The very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
In the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
Interesting tactic. Follow my movements.
This is interesting.
I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
Damn.
Let me show you.
Even more.
Appears they've bolstered their forces.
Not by very much.
So, who wants to go first?
Oh, I think that's the last of them. Which is good. I might outside the restaurant to take a quick call.
I'm the one who's still single.
Ha!
A moment of
Fair enough.
Nice.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda,
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Yo. Stranger's new apprentice? It's complicated.
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that. Whoa.
Captain Marvel.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
For the mother!
I still don't like your chances. Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes, but not while it failed to use the front door.
Discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys.
Redraw. Use redraw to place undesirable cards in your hand. Highlight a card. Nice. Let me just beat up this guy. Damn.
At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rentamercs have no gumption.
Those bolts would do nothing to both of these characters and more.
A few more, I'm afraid. Bring as many as you like. It won't make a difference.
Just move. So, so I can finally move. I'm trying to. There we go.
This shouldn't take long.
5 cards will be drawn to fill your hand at the start of each turn. Consider which cards to play and which cards to redraw.
But Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
It'll be done any way we know how.
Hell yeah.
They don't all have to be pretty.
No, I'm gonna throw the music on in the back. I'm sorry, I'm just like this.
I know that wasn't your signature move. Love the effort. Get out of there!
Oh, he still has the shield on.
Hope you're ready for a fight.
How do these guys just keep showing up?
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
I need you to move like right here. And then photon beam that line.
I know that wasn't your signature move. Here we go. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, we have 0 moves, okay.
Let's give it a go. I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
I mean, they came here for a fight, but you know, whatever works.
Things are moving right along. Defeating the forces of evil and all that.
Doesn't seem like this should be.
I've punched through scroll star cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game. I have a slight suspicion as to how. Impressive.
Come up.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Ooh.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy
Oh, he said the thing.
You overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent.
Ha!
Be still.
What just happened?
Ow! Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
He said the thing.
Stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, One of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Damn. Hey, completed the tutorial. Just got that achievement. I mean, it looks pretty decent so far. It's kind of a little bit janky, but you know, whatever. Encoding overload. Game, come on. Holy shit. It's is a little
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey.
Ah.
Home of the
Midnight Sun.
They said the thing.
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV.
Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Caretaker. Last of the Blood. Immortal. Form the Midnight Suns.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all. Guess we're suddenly invisible now. Shall we chat, Stephen?
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
Damn.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Ha! An Office reference. Oh! What? Yo! Whoa. Okay. Okay, lime, white, brown, blue, green. Whoa. Is it like big spiky hair? No. We'll just go with that. That works. Brown. Eyebrows color. Brown. Facial hair. Could throw on a beard. Oh, we won't. Confirm character. What was freaking out in the background there?
You who tamed the night, hear the voice of those who
beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait! Ah!
Damn. Damn. Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
Yes.
Sarah. Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
His motherfucking blade. There's Blade. Well. Planets. Ooh. Part 1. The Awakening. Well. I'm waking up. Oh my goodness.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long?
I mean, you're in knight armor, so I mean... Yeah.
I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance.
Says the one leaping over me.
Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire, unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dhampir. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Oh.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You seem to know a lot about me. That still doesn't explain you. You're right, I do hunt monsters. You seem to know a lot about me.
You're quite versed in my history, Dhampir.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter. Child of Lilith. Last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I love
Why is the
to see
voice
how
so
much
familiar?
weirder this conversation can
Not
go,
Blades, but my
we should probably
character.
Get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are
Hold
really
on.
gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Midnight Suns. Protagonist. BA. That's why! It's fucking Matthew Mercer! What the fuck? Matthew motherfucking Mercer, dude. What the hell? That's how I do the fucking voice. I was like, wait, what? I was like, I recognize this voice, but I don't want to make an assumption that it's fucking Matt. Holy shit. Map? Whoa. Blade, caretaker, inventory. Whoa. Okay.
Hold up. Did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
Yes, let's look at our hands.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know. The Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
All right.
Much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the Hunter's past experience is enough.
So I think we gotta talk to everybody first.
Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerers, scientists, and slayers. Sounds like something Doctor Strange would come up with. I mean, technically you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200. I mean, technically you were here first,
Okay.
but...
Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista. No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time-traveling robot? No signs of muscle atrophy.
I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his ye old joke material. Sorry, Hunter. Never should have taken him to medieval times. It's almost impossible to...
Time travel already?
The atrocities committed on these grounds all those years ago. Then again, we are less than 20 miles from Fenway Park.
Damn.
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening, but I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice. Unfortunately, time is of the essence. Otherwise, I'd gladly offer to walk you through some of the more pivotal events that have changed the world since you last saw it.
Interesting.
Easy for you to say.
Nothing about
I move really fast.
With all these big names in here, maybe we should sell tickets. Ooh, could finally upgrade the TV to 4K. I wonder if you ever ran into any of my predecessors back in the day. We, tend to stand out.
Oh, is he...
Welcome to the War Room, Hunter. I too was recruited as a child into a calling of power and violence. So far, it has worked out well for me. At least they don't have me stationed in some musty old dungeon like Strange and Stark.
He must be a new Ghost Rider, I think.
Your old room should be just as comfortable as it used to be. But if not, let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. You might see a few familiar faces around the Abbey, but mostly you'll find a lot of powerful strangers wondering just what they've gotten themselves into. Just be yourself, and you'll be fine.
Nice.
The table is all yours. Let's get to it. Just remember, if it came down to it, your blood would make a mighty fine vintage.
How long have you two been...
If I were you, I'd probably be looking for a hot shower after...
Interesting.
Yes, hello.
Let's look around a little bit. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay. Oh, are these people's rooms? It's the only one that has a thing. Oh! Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents great courage in taking control of one's destiny. Whoa! Complete item collections to gain special rewards. Okay. Emerald Swirl on the Clouded Crystal, almost too hot to touch. Goes to smoke, resolve, and vanish around core of obsidian glass. Interesting, interesting.
That is something.
Probably important. Okay, then. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yo, they got a little pool. Yo, that's Spider-Man's colors. This is crazy. Damn, they turned this into a fucking... into a home, what the fuck? You got all these little things. Training areas. Has the map changed much? Not at all. I guess we go ahead and hop into the first mission if that's... No, it's not everything. That's the forge. Alright.
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds. And counting.
I'm sorry, alright?
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look... older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith. Tony. That's my name.
Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice?
That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some Sorcerer Supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Ooh.
Allow me. Alato.
Was there like a predecessor game to this? There's a lot of...
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges, bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The Dark Force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
He said it with such a serious tone. Oh, okay.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with
Oh,
the
we get a
Senator
gamma
or
coil.
Wanda.
I'm sure they know.
Combat items. Combo cards. Yeah, alright, I guess we're rolling out. Speak to Doctor Strange. Hello.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a Sorcerer Supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy.
Bro actively chooses not to speak in English. It's crazy.
I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my
Wait, that sounded wrong.
danger, we cannot tarry.
Sorry, I meant like he's talking overly complicated. That's what I meant. For the first time in the Source Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry. Don't worry, Doctor. We'll save your home. Can your apprentice withstand Lilith? What's so important about the Sanctum? Whatever.
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Urge the die.
We should hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
Very interesting.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly, yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise,
Damn.
I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Wait, she's an X-Men? I did not know that. I really need to watch the fucking different series. Oh shit.
Any more questions?
Like, isn't there like a Inhumans series or some shit, you know?
Tinge of impatience. It is my home under siege, after all. The power coming from behind this portal is tremendous. I am surprised this magic and I have never crossed paths before. At least at the bar with no doors.
Don't let Blade fool you. He's just as eager to see what you can do out there as the rest of us. Just a century or two earlier, and I'd be right out there with you.
I don't care what Strange says. I'm only going to the Sanctum to get Wanda some backup.
I do hope we haven't already squandered what... Wanda can maintain the wards, I'm certain of that. But perhaps we shouldn't linger?
This should be an easy warm-up for a legendary killer like yourself.
Wanda belongs here. Bring her back safe. What? You've never seen Portal before? Don't like to...
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise.
Whoa.
A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched? General Hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
Interesting.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
Interesting. Hopping right into a fight, hopefully. Man, this game, it's pretty impressive so far. I played, like, worse games, like, worse built games. So this ain't half bad.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Oh, Hydra.
Arm Alpha in position.
Hydra officer, dedicated. Not your average Hydra goon.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Damn. Defeat all enemies. Alright.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Damn.
Impressive.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Oh.
That was really something. This won't end well for you.
Damn. Alright. That was mainly just to get those attacks back. Oh damn, bro, he's in the back line. He ain't even attacked you yet.
I'll return the favor in time.
Oh, reinforcements are coming.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my
Attacks with
mother
the keyword quick will refund the card when card play when used to KO an enemy.
It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Critical abilities, deal critical damage. Okay.
Get me out of here! This is a serious predicament for you.
Watch and
Ooh, we beating him up.
Maybe you should teach me that one. Get
not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Okay, fuck you. Nice.
We're losing ground.
No retreat. Shot. You've got nothing to fear.
Fear is temporary. I am forever.
In any direction.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate. Be doing that again?
You know, stun, they will not act on their turn. Oh, interesting.
about time.
Damn. Loud ass gunshots. Oh shit. Level up. They can level up? What the hell?
Let's give it a go.
Literally, have only made this motherfucker like knock back somebody and then redraw cards.
We need to pull it together. Taking the shot.
A weak attempt. You can all join Lilith together.
It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Damage until...
Let me show you.
Damn! Beating their asses.
divided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Oh. Oh, God. Wood. Hmm. Yes. The blurriness is not from like a bitrate thing on the stream. I'm genuinely seeing it as that as well. Such a cocky villain.
Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Or not.
We do not fear your magic.
Venom?
We have answered the Mother's
Fallen Venom.
call.
Fallen Venom.
We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are lunch.
Venom. We are Venom and you are lunch. Alright. If you fall in Venom, to complete the mission. Powerful enemies like Fallen Venom do not forecast which hero they intend to attack. It may attack multiple times on the turn. Watch out. Oh, and we haven't healed. Oh, speaking of which.
It calls imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We do get the plus attack, though.
To the spider wizard, marinated in his stomach juices, and eat
Shut up.
we have our limits.
Make him bleed.
Should get the blood pumping.
We will crack your tiny bones.
Reminds me of. We will make you feel regret.
Heroes bound and unable to act use other hero abilities to damage the binding and free them.
This house belongs to Mother, as you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy
I ain't gonna waste 30 damage, bro.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no. How invigorating.
I'll put this to good use.
Damn, we've already got him at half.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Well, chat, you ready to see us get fucked up? Oh, I should have stepped out of that, shouldn't I?
By the B train or
Damn, they're ganging up on Strange.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
yes. Surrender. Be venom. tasty fear. Wheelie you first.
Your time has come.
Oh!
You will suffer for that.
Let's do it. They cannot possibly match your strength. You were too weak for this fight.
Discarded. Yeah, quick strike. Damn! Bro is leveling the fuck up. Oh, we all bleeding.
We are too strong for you.
Except for Venom.
He's got me wrapped up.
Oh no.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength.
Okay, first of all, heal you.
I think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Your fate is sealed.
Fragile, but not as fragile as.
Let's beat the fuck out of him. Overkill.
That's something of a relief, at least.
So I did it. I did it.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Oh.
Such easy prey.
Damn. Oh!
Hey, big guy!
Spider-Man! Yo!
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Whoa. Comic. What the fuck is gloss? What the hell? Oh yeah, and then we just return home. Yeah, you know, Sanctum under attack. Wanda's threatened. Let's just head back home, guys.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero.
He takes a step back.
The fire dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Then the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
Damn.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece.
One Piece?
More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Talk to Tony Stark. Haha, whoa. Interesting. So, what do I have here? Resources, attack us, what the hell? Draw cards, quest items. Interesting. What do you have to say?
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. It's not the worst game I've played.
Impressive first outing, just as I had expected. You're going to do great things, Hunter. Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle you can teleport away from.
You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago. You should probably head inside. Take it easy before we have to go out again.
Tony.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think...
No, he needs his beard. He needs the beard, no.
80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Is he flirting with us?
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Quill? What quill? Thanks for the gift. There's nothing to be scared of.
I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of Memphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that.
He is terrified.
I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Open Tony's present.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this
Whoa.
message, you already know that.
This is your connection to the rest of your team, such now just for heroes.
Problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
First we make Wanda leave, now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I assure you that is not the case. She was sent to you for protection. I see how that worked, Supreme Sorcerer. We both know it is more complicated than that, Miss Rasputin. I took Wanda as my apprentice for a reason. Have faith she can handle herself. And Blade says, Strange did everything he could to get to Wanda, so did I and the Hunter. Take a breath, Ileana. We'll get her back soon enough. Wanda should be here with us. Of that, I am in agreement. Okay. First post. What do you mean? We've had Superlink for months now. We use it every day. I meant first post that the Hunter sees. Robbie, you can't keep doing this when someone new joins Superlink. Yes, I can. He means he will throw your spark in the lagoon. He wouldn't do that, right, Blade? Right, Blade? Fine, last time. Okay. Gallery. Oh, is this just a photo? Oh. I thought it was an actual comic book I could read. Alright. Explore my room. Inspect.
You were all so happy then.
1710. Painted by Sally Owens. Oil on canvas. Oh, I'm guessing that's Sarah. This is Lilith. Journal page, closet, and painting. Create a journal. Oh, that is a really weird glass texture right there. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am, but every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered around about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Ew. And closet.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Gloss earned from missions can be spent to unlock new cosmetic options for the Hunter and heroes, including outfits to wear around Abby. Select and purchase new Abby outfit for the Hunter. Oh. I see. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna go with this. I don't like the collar being on though. Or at least I don't like it remaining the gold color. It'd be a lot better if it was like a black or something, you know? Match with the outfit. Bro, those pillows must be fucking comfortable. Holy shit.
They are everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Child. The hell?
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh,
It must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero.
Dog just sat there.
But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
Dog just chilling.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Traipsed.
Don't forget about Agatha.
Fucking traipsed.
I never could.
I do want to check something real fast. Okay, yeah, we're all good. I should probably save, shouldn't I? New save. Year. Confirm. Back. Didn't it say something on Superlink? Daily Bugle, repost spots. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monsters upon city. Garish Bleecker Street Manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider-Menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through Greenwick Village? And let's not forget about disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into no house? Garish, by the ancient one who runs this paper, Mephisto. Who runs this paper, Mephisto? Figures I'm not even mentioning the article. Have we heard from our pajama-clad friend? Still nothing, but based on the police band radio chatter we intercepted, I'd say they're closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. Everyone knows it's all about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say gabagool. Indeed, I met a gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So, Spider-Man, not that easy. These boys move too damn fast. Keep at it. Even in New York, those two stand out. Swooping in at the last second to save the day, leading away the carnivorous sludge monster to keep New York City safe. Just gotta say it, he's the outstanding Spider-Man. The astounding Spider-Man. He had too many words. Don't let those words of the red and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Wow, looks like somebody made a friend. More like an enemy of an enemy. Starting to think we could use more of those. There's that old Avengers tolerate your spooky strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I know who's going for this month's Team Spirit Award. Blade cares. I have to go train. You see, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just it's like they're treating the comment section of this like a group chat rather than like an actual, comment section. Anyways, you can pet the dog. Pet the dog. Pet the dog. Yes. Oh damn! I got 5 arcade knowledge for that. Holy shit. Oh hello.
Hi, kiddo. I'm not sure we've ever had so many eager new recruits come along in such a short time. We must be doing something right. I don't recall ever having this many active sons at one time. I suppose it should be reassuring.
We're a fucking team.
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams.
How'd you know I had a nightmare? Yo.
Do I look like a Tony?
Okay, fuck you too.
Not that it makes any difference to me, but I think Tony's waiting for you, Hunter. He seemed excited.
Heard about what happened in New York, Hunter. I'm sure whatever Tony's cooking up down there will only help.
God damn. It's Tony this, Tony that.
Now? Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Whoa.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on. Still think I could have used a cloak.
I think it needs a little bit more padding around the... Holy shit. Oh, damn.
And we even got the sound right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have...
Kind of flat, though.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not. Oh,
Strange.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after a violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Feelings are irrelevant. I have a job to do. Like I woke up on the wrong side of the grave. I'm honestly more worried about you.
Physically, I'm fine. However, I do feel some...
grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature.
How do you know that's what happened?
All my resources, all my gifts, I should
That ain't what happened. You saw Venom get...
out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
No, you let your guard down. I was never any good at math either. Don't blame yourself.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
What exactly is Venom? About the Sanctum Swords of Protection? I'd like to know more about Wanda.
A creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
That seems to have found other uses for him, and Eddie is a willing participant. Maybe Spider-Man can tell us how to deal with him.
How does Eddie feel about this arrangement?
He seems to relish the experience. And under Lilith's spell, they've clearly become more cohesive than ever before.
Tell me about your Sanctum's Wards of Protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
Oh!
In your time, I'm sure you encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
In New York, you said the wards had never been broken. Remind me again about ley lines. Assuming where you take the Sanctum, can you restore the wards?
Ley lines?
Often dismissed as pseudoscience in the modern day, ley lines actually represent the convergence of magical energies formed within the Earth itself. Ancient civilizations built their temples along these lines, tapping into the power flowing through them. 2 such lines converge at the Sanctum's location. Needless to say, the wards benefit greatly.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
What exactly happened? Wanda has been staying with you at the Sanctum. Is Wanda really as powerful? What exactly happened?
That must have been some accident.
Agatha had been teaching Wanda, hoping she would learn to control her immense but very raw power.
Raw.
As their training progressed, Wanda was encouraged to push herself further. Eventually, she pushed too far.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Damn, the lighting just out onto this is fucking immaculate, bro. Holy shit.
Hey.
Yep.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Thanks, appreciate the effort. Probably a little too soon to tell, don't you think? Why is there a demon in the forge? Thanks anyway.
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Oh my god. What's so special about this new suit? Anyways, you don't seem to like magic much. You see anything strange around the Abbey? What exactly? Oh, that's the music. What exactly is this room again? So what's your story? Tell me. Top to bottom.
This new version is a technological marvel.
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I like the old suit, sounds impressive. But what does all that mean? I don't know what half those words are, but I think there's an insult buried in there.
So it is a marvel then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
You don't seem to like magic much.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
Mean changed because of me and my mother, so why is your best friend a wizard then? Gamma, again, you all seem to really love that stuff.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
You see anything strange around the Abbey?
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Not scared, are you? I suppose it could be worse.
The great Iron Man is not scared, is he?
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied the problem. I feel like I'm living on one of those paranormal investigation reality shows.
What exactly is this room again?
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Can we use this against Venom? Seems a little dangerous. That sounds amazing.
Does Caretaker approve of all this?
As long as we follow all the rules and use the correct and complete incantations, I'm told everything will be fine and the demon won't break free and eat us all. Just don't get it wet. Or feed it after midnight.
So what's your story, Tony?
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
It's a lot to deal with. Well, I guess it all worked out in the end. A bit full of yourself, aren't you?
You seem well adjusted enough, considering.
Exactly. Which means there's hope for you yet. I find these apocalypse scenarios will save you tons of therapy.
Ready then.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
All right. Oh, star. Nova rises up into the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Nice.
Interesting.
One of Tony's many Iron Man suits polished into a high gloss, though it is powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. Interesting.
What's up, Big H? Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Ye Olde Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it Coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Hey, Hunter.
Tony Stark can use the coil material recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely. Oh.
This should be quick. What do you think?
Select one
This
ability.
thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt.
Let's get healed.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Gained a copy of a currently equipped ability. If taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions. Nice. Oh wait, did we get, Yep. Paintings in my room keep floating around. Anything I can do, I'm trying to read, and all that hovering makes it hard to concentrate. Again, it goes to show Seraphimian and incantations are good for nothing. Perhaps Faralahian would yield more permanent results. Whatever you say, can you make it stop? Can you bear it a while longer? My presence is required in the forge for particularly sensitive refinement. No sweat, I'll cover them with sheets or something. Someone else from the spooky crew help her out, preferably before Carol angers the possessed paintings. Too late, they're agitated. I'll be in the war room until this gets resolved. How curious, when I arrived the paintings were becalmed and in their proper place. You can thank me later. Alright. Well, this is the yard. What's up, Blade?
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
Yes, about you.
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Indulge me. Of course she didn't. We can talk after.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
About you, about the Midnight Suns.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Tell me about your name.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother
This game is so good. I'm enjoying it so far as well.
Decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
I have music in the background because I have ADHD, so I have to hear noise.
Really, Blade?
I am paying attention to the game though.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter.
You pre-ordered it? I don't think... Did I have a computer? No, I didn't have a computer whenever this game came out, so I couldn't pre-order it.
How did you become a Dhampir?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
Got your free Funko from GameStop. Nice.
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Tragic backstory.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a
Who's
blur.
my favorite Marvel person?
Occasional memories.
From Marvel in general, I like Daredevil, Moon Knight, and Bucky. From this, I kind of like Blade and I'd say Magic. They're both really cool in this game.
Not until I met Caretaker.
I don't think
She gave me a reason.
I don't think my three favorites are in this game, unfortunately.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But
Yours are Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, and Emma Frost. Nice. Main is Scarlet Witch. Nice, nice.
So when she reached out and asked
Not a bad pick. She's really cool.
Club, of course I showed up.
About the Midnight Suns.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
You seem like a loner. Why join a team?
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work.
Damn.
If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
What can you tell me about the others?
Tell me about the others.
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
I'm not
Alright.
asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Nico.
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
You didn't watch WandaVision, but you never liked how it went. The House of M happened, X-Men were involved, not FBI.
Anyone else?
Alright.
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes
Plus
across
Vision
as
left
dope,
Wanda before she
but
gave
don't get
birth.
the wrong impression.
Yeah.
He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anyone else?
Magic.
What do you know about magic?
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
You follow the comics and movies?
Let people in.
I don't have any like comic sellers near me, and I don't know like which ones to get. So I mainly just follow movies and shows. I'm not too much of a reader, anyways. I'm more of someone who likes to watch visually.
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Unfortunately, I know it's not like a popular
Even less who I like.
thing.
Sarah,
You know, I know people don't really like it whenever you don't read the comics.
You're a part of it.
I do see occasional comic
Follow
panels,
her
and
to hell if I had to.
yeah,
And from
I like
what
that too.
understand,
Yeah,
you
you
may
get me.
have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I'm not opposed to reading comics, I just don't have any near me.
Nobody else.
Sure.
Oh, thank you for the follow. What do you think of the Midnight Suns?
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training...
But in reality, you're more DC than Marvel? Alright. I like some of the DC heroes as well. I just have been consuming a lot more Marvel content recently. Yeah. I played it since release, but story's good. Yeah. I like the story as well. It's pretty good so far. A lot of things that are clearly comic related that I don't fully understand, but I'm learning. Speaking of training, we doing this or we gonna keep wasting daylight? We should train.
I'm ready to train.
Finally.
Upgrade an ability. Upgrade abilities. Hero possesses 2 copies of an ability. They can be combined to create a new, more powerful version. Hopefully DC movies get back in track. Yeah, that's why I haven't been interested in DC recently. Their movies have been... Alright.
Alright then.
You want to talk more? No, you do not.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Alright. Danvers!
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry.
MCU, it's okay, but
Not so much
they've been
fish,
falling.
ginormous and sewer monster that swallowed
Kind of. I think Thunderbolts is a good, was a good rebound movie. I don't know. We'll have to see how the Fantastic Four movie goes. I'm kind of liking the cast for it though. I really enjoyed Thunderbolts, mainly because Bucky was there. Well, not so much fish. That swallowed the sanctum. There has to be a way inside. Just give me another shot at that thing. Does anyone here take anything seriously?
The
No.
venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
That thing's tougher than a Flurkin furball. You better steer clear of him and his creepy slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time is
You're not saying MCU is bad. It's just they don't follow the comics. Yeah, it's fine. Whenever I see stuff that doesn't exactly like follow the source material, I still keep kind of like an open mind, and like know that there's like some difference, some changes, and whatnot. I judge it more based off of like not how accurate it is to the like source material, but how good it is in general. So I understand that, you know, because not everything like translates to movies very easily. So I think they are just kind of doing their own thing with the Marvel movies. They're just taking kind of the source characters, some of their like origins, and then turning it into their own thing, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but I could see how it upsets people who've been like fans for many years of the comics. So yeah, not compared to me. Exactly how persuasive? How about we start out?
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in
I get it, more action is good, but just at least put some comics in it. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, I think they should have like some more comic related stuff. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be fun. I think that would get the fans a little bit nicer to them. On them, you know, skill lessons. Okay then. Credits. Gloss. Okay, so I'm guessing now I can just find random little things all around. Nico, hello.
Hi. More doesn't mean better. If they want to be part of the team, they'll have to earn it.
All right. At least backstory wise, yeah, I definitely think that they should do more.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to
more backstory you know, comic tie-in, you know?
Yes, get.
I'm getting distracted. Sorry.
Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
Wait, were you...
I don't know.
What were you doing on...
Work my magic again?
Alright.
See, that's the problem. This time I am working with actual magic, and let me tell you, it sucks.
But in this game, they follow the comics, not the MCU. I could tell by the fact that he has just a mustache and not a beard.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei.
Yeah, I know that they're not following the
The
movies
gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique.
in this game.
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right?
Tony can't fix his
Myself,
stuff.
but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be
Performance
frightened
issues.
or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
Can't even say his stuff right. Yeah.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
The two of us on the mean streets of New York? Evildoers beware.
Are you joining us?
Saying my time is valuable sounds kind of uppity, but there are people out there counting on me to keep the peace.
Okay, well, I want to talk to everybody, so you're gonna have to. So those people are gonna have to wait. Lines are so cheesy. Yeah, kind of feels that way. That's why I haven't been laughing at all their jokes.
Excited for another mission? I'm excited. And I'm probably not even going.
But you know, they do occasionally hit a good joke. So, all right, let's select our next mission. Boston Bargain.
It was just recently
Bargain.
that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block.
I've identified an abandoned warehouse.
Think about that one for a minute.
They did put Deadpool in this game. Yeah, he's the he's one of the few DLCs that I have for this. If I like it, I'll get the rest of the DLCs. But yeah. So we may see him. I just don't know when. Oh, I can switch out the squad. Can I? No, I cannot. Okay. Back. Alright. Let's just hit continue. Damn, got the slow walk and all. He's so funny in this game. He's funny in every game they put him in, to be honest.
Someone tells me these midnight warehouse raids.
Come on, hurry up, you two.
For a late night snack. The Falafel place down the road stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire.
Go AFK, he'll judge you.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Alright. He'll tell you push the button. Yeah. I don't know when I'll be able to have access to him and his missions or whatever. Breaking every fourth wall. Yeah. Sounds like Deadpool. It was actually part of the reason I saw like one of the clips of like some of his jokes and whatnot, and that was actually kind of the reason why I wanted to play this.
You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
God does it too.
I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Dr. Faustus, smartest fanatic in the room. It's a small room.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Lilith.
Or COD and zombies. Ah.
I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Ah, so we're going hammer. Speed him up. Feed all enemies to complete the encounter.
I always
Alright.
considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded
Slash.
otherwise after your display, Karen.
Learned it by watching these.
Lilith has sent you here to die.
Suit looking nice.
Hope you are prepared.
Chain 2 attacks. Let's go here. Then here. You wish Thor was in this? Yeah, I think his abilities would be really cool. Let's kill this guy and knock him into that guy. Imagine being able to just summon down a thunderstorm or a lightning storm. That'd be really cool.
Gonna have to try harder than that.
Hardly a scratch.
Reinforcements incoming. Oh no. Tactics mode allows you to quickly assess the entire battlefield in the condition of enemy units. Activate tactics mode.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things than heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Danvers. Whoops. Well, I got rid of 2 enemies. I'd say it was worth it. I made max friendship with Wanda in this game. Level is 42, button solid gold. Alright, alright.
Alright, that hurt a little.
Hey, I saw a Roxxon sign back there. I know that. I played the Lego Marvel superhero game.
Somehow stabilize the rate of decay within the particles themselves. How else could it be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
Let's take out this guy. Gunshots are really loud for some reason. If you get hurt, you should not feel nothing. Exactly. I don't understand how she's feeling pain. What is this stance? Fist of Radiance. Beat this guy up. I don't know. Throw him in that direction. I think it's because he's standing on rubble. It's making his animation go all weird, but it's so funny, especially from this angle. Alright, heal you.
Every little bit helps.
Alright, and then we'll heal him next turn. We ain't gotta worry about Blade. He's got a lifesteal card in hand, so. Damn, they're wailing on her.
Perhaps Faustus's device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
See? Yeah.
Yes.
People want romance in this game, but you can only do friends. I could see why, Actually, I don't understand why... Oh... I don't know. I'm indifferent about romance in games. Like, so long as it's done right, I'm fine with it, but, you know... If it's done wrong, it just won't work as well. So, I don't really know how it would work in this game, because it's apparently not in this game. So, I don't know. I'm indifferent about it. Romance options are always a take it or leave it with me.
Weak, even for Hydra.
B-Strike. Taunt, gain, block equal to damage dealt. Well, it's gonna kill him instantly, so... I mean...
Never seen that before.
Objective complete. I wish if one DC or Marvel game does open world, that would be sick. Yeah. Isn't the Spider-Man games, aren't they open world?
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
That'd be sick. Yeah. Open world games are always sick.
Watch out!
Oh. Oh?
Get her.
Okay, I'm sorry. Voice acting has been pretty good in this game, but that was... Get her! Somewhat, yeah, but you can't... Oh, okay. Alright, recover Hydra artifact, retrieve the mysterious artifact from the truck, break the Hydra shield guards, protection, access the truck, use the recover artifact, and secure the artifact.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Any objective that is protected cannot be completed. Reduce the Hydra shield guards block to 0 in order to break protection. Alright.
Looks like we're winning.
Well, Blade, you deal with the other enemies. Hunter and Danvers will deal with
That was something.
these guys.
Sure I can't change your mind?
Quick strike.
Get some.
Hell yeah.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Actually, hold on. Could I get... Oh, I could wipe out any two of them. But only two of them. Damn! That shit powered up!
the situation.
Oh, damn.
Don't worry.
Oh.
I can take it.
Marvel Avengers failed, but it's still good. Over 9,000. Heroes days and unable to act. The other heroes must take a number of actions before the day. Ah, okay.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. You must not let Hydra escape.
Let's deal with the guys surrounding her first. Oh, days removed. Okay.
I'm still in my prime.
Yeah. Let's take out 2 of them. Well, take out one of them and severely damage the other. Bruce, quit. I'm fighting. Put them on mute. Oh my god, they should allow a mute button. Trying to fight here. Add a card, please. Alright. You serve until the end? Well, guess what? Your end's coming real soon there, buddy. Oh, dazed again. Reinforcements incoming.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variants' gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
I'm working on it.
I think you got it.
Immune to knockback? Okay. Oh. Well, I accidentally...
That's one hell of a move.
Fighting here, ask questions later. No, yeah, I get what you meant. I get what you meant. Alright, let's take out this guy.
Now that was something.
Car play refunded. By photon beamed. Could I get multiple? No, I could not. Cancel that then. Let's get you out of the way. I know I need to be attacking the shield guy, I
I
just
think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
want to clear out some of these other guys so they don't damage the fuck out of me. Like they're currently doing.
Oh, that's not right.
Oh, there goes your shield.
More of them are joining the fight.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the
Take out
warehouse
these two.
whirling the puny truck of the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of torn purple pants with your name on them.
Okay then. Cover the artifact. Grab it. Oh. Recover, defeat the remaining enemies to complete. Oh, okay.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in the vicinity.
Working on it.
Give the mother my regards in hell.
Okay, Carol, use your brain, not your skin. Ooh. Ooh. Wait a second, are they lighting up for me? Oh! Uh-oh. Yeah, they did line up. Well, they use moves, they can continue. Well, I have something else in mind. Like that.
You make that look almost too easy.
And then you. Oh, okay. Well then, we're gonna go ahead and heal then.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Slash. Into explosion. Boom!
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
That was cool. You swear that's OP? Yeah, the beam is so good.
The odds are still in my favor.
Maybe OP, but it's so fucking good.
Here we go.
Not into the artifact. Into the barrel. Alright, objective completed. Hell yeah.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate, full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain power.
I love how he says everything so seriously.
Careful.
Very spooky.
Don't cross the streams.
Guy got killed by two
How about we get this thing back
Castangs.
to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Nice. And we got a Captain Marvel thing. Alright. Let's continue. Build Doctor Strange's Book of the Vishanti upgrade to enable ability crafting in the Forge. Huh. $1 for a comic. Nice. Alright. Now we just wait for it to load. It's taking a while. I think my PC can only roughly run this. I hype up my PC a lot, but there's quite a few games that can't handle very well.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The Eternal Spirits of Vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
Robbie's Ghost Rider, right? I think so. I think he's like a newer Ghost Rider. Because they go through like different generations, right?
Let me see. How did this work again?
It goes sending you a message on Superlink. Open the strategy pause menu using 1, then select the Superlink button to check for new messages. That one we already read. Hunter, you there? By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the spark works, Blade and Cap Marvel just filled us in freaky stuff, especially Faustus, and then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Jeez, what a buzzkill. Hunter hates staying up. Brother does not want to have friends. Damn. They're a little insistent though.
keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the Staff of One speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some
I
sort
like
of
the doggy.
brooding code
Superlink is like
for the
Facebook.
warrior speech,
Yeah.
I'm immune. Just ask Blader Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons
Hellhound.
Caretaker quickly
Yeah, no, I saw the
today
doggy
did
earlier.
a real
I like the
number on
doggy.
you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Interesting. Meet Nico in the common room. Alright. Hello.
As long as Caretaker doesn't come up with some busy work in the meantime, I'm perfectly fine here at home.
Watch a movie. Watching a movie.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing.
Nico's always the fun one.
Get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15
Alright.
when I found out
Good to
my
know.
mother was capital E evil.
It's terrible. What about your father? So, I was 10 when I found out. It's terrible.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad.
Oh, they're watching a
but I had to
western.
go with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
Sorry, I didn't know. I never saw Lilith as my mother. Lilith is a monster, nothing more. Let's go with this one.
Lilith gave birth to me, but Caretaker was my true mother.
Right, so your adoptive mom raised you to kill your birth mom.
Yeah, pretty much.
You'll fit in perfectly.
Good to know.
Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I really needed that.
Athletic, right. Interesting.
So, what did you think of the movie?
Jeez, Nico, you're cold. You're cold a bit.
More than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly.
Again, Nico, he was born in an era with no TV or internet. Damn.
Not the void.
Let's see, 300 years ago. Assuming this is in like 2000s, that would be
Much of this world is familiar to me.
1700s.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
Like they barely had guns, bro.
No, I think of it like
Crazy.
this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
Ah.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the Staff of One? Or who were the Runaways?
About the Staff of One.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell. Huh. According to Lilith's journal, the hunter was born on November 18th, 1694. According to the hunter's journal, they had their final confrontation with Lilith on November 3rd, 1712. If you do the math here, you'll find that the hunter is actually 17 years old. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Huh. How does it work exactly?
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
That sounds dangerous.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of, and not always the way I expect.
This timeline, he'll be 317 years old.
You can never make the same
Yeah.
wish again.
Come true, kind of, and not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again. Oh.
I had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
Who were the Runaways?
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse.
Imagine the news, longest man alive.
Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace.
And it, and it just he looks like this. People would not believe it.
I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
How did you become a team?
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods.
Oh.
And second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
All comic stuff?
What did you do?
Oh, okay.
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it.
Typical hero things.
Typical
Yeah.
stuff.
Where are the Runaways today?
Who are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it.
Who?
After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA.
Nico's a runaway? Yeah, I kinda...
Alex, he
Yeah.
chose his side, and it wasn't ours.
She did say it was her old
died
team.
with our parents.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
I can't tell if that was sarcasm or not. I'm making friends. You should be proud of me.
Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning.
Magic
on
is the X-Men in this game. I think Storm is in it too. Isn't she DLC? Isn't she one of the DLC characters?
On the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
Were they really that good? Things don't seem all that different. Change can be a good thing.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
He doesn't know chat? What don't I know, Ricky?
I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know, Agatha, she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
I don't know, I just got here. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Ricky. We're playing Marvel's Midnight Suns. If this is too hard for you, how can that be? How are you doing with all this?
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in
What you miss? You know, just typical hero stuff. We fought Venom. We fought Hydra. Guys to retrieve a crate. This is us, by the way. This is our adoptive mother. So, you know, just typical hero things.
Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen.
You hate Caretaker?
An accident, I'm sure.
I guess I'm probably gonna get to hating her.
Yes, incinerated
Then.
in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked.
Oh.
So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away.
Oh, okay. I thought she was gonna say something much worse.
I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
So you simply gave up on her. You made the right choice. I don't envy your position.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
Wanda's OP in this game too.
Wanda's powers were
If she
beyond
wasn't,
my
I'd be
own
disappointed.
control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Alright. Balance. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards can be unlocked as hunter moves down either path. Alright. Follow Charlie to Agatha's shrine. Do 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 do. Doggy, lead the way. It's like Mass Effect. Ah. I was thinking more of like, well, I wouldn't say Red Dead Redemption because it's more of the actions you take. Oh shit. I guess more of like, I don't know. I haven't played too many games that are this type of game too often. Alright, Agatha.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
Why can't you just tell me here?
Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Her cat is still alive. I mean the kitty cat that's up there. Can't wait to see it. Tensely running. Touch the shrine. Or touch the symbol, not shrine. Is it a shrine? I don't know. Touch the gate. Whoa. Portal.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass.
Among us?
Bloodgate. Caretaker's handiwork?
I'm sorry.
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Ominous indeed.
Alright. Let's enter the portal. Trial of the Elder Gods, Oshtur. Open the way to locations barred. Recommend player level 1, current player level 3. Begin. Alright. Complete missions in as few turns as possible while avoiding hero KOs to maximize your end mission ratings and... Oh. Alright.
What you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtur.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should have known.
This entire realm exists for that purpose.
Doggies!
Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Whoa!
Charlie?
Whoa.
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that.
Charlie gonna beat some ass. Defeat all enemies. Alright.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtur was sometimes called the Keeper of Justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea.
You were too weak for this fight.
Damn, bro, it's a dog. Cancel. Cancel. Let's move like right here. Alright, then slash. Boom!
Your mother abandoned you.
Damn! Okay, you ain't gotta throw personal insults like that. Charlie, no! Charlie, no!
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
They hurt my doggy. I will hurt them. You do not hurt doggy.
Feel my call.
Quick slash.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall. Return to your mother.
And then Maul.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Nice.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished
Damn,
this
okay.
fight, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
I see who's the favorite. I don't blame you, dogs are nice. Hell yeah. I like the way he's standing. This game is really fun. I like it a lot. What time do I go to work tomorrow? Let me see. What's tomorrow? Friday? Okay. Alright. Not the worst time to go to work, but... Oh! Oh! I don't like that. Fucking cobwebs everywhere. Dusty ass place. Oh, we're just going deeper into a cave. Oh. Moon seal. Moon Knight? Oh. Okay. Place item. I assume this. Acquire the open word of power. Word of power. Oster's gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds, which are locked by magical means. Oh! I see. So we get more access areas.
And I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves.
Interesting.
And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
I see. Words of power are magical incantations that hunter can use around to use a word of power. Hold spacebar. Ah. Oh.
Guides my hand.
Yo, chest. I have no arcane keys, but it's marked on the map now. Let's go.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it.
Oh, probably not the right angle, you know.
Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Aye. Oh. Another cutscene? Nope. Just us waking up. Alright. I will definitely play more of this. Definitely, because, this game is actually a lot more fun than what a lot of people were telling me. So we're gonna end it for the night. I am tired. I got work tomorrow and other things. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching if you did. Make sure to hit that follow button if you haven't already. And I think, should we raid somebody? Do we want to raid somebody? I mean, entirely depends on whether or not I'm willing to sit here and watch them for a little bit. Let's raid Jose because he's still playing. Oh, he's playing Deltarune Chapter 2. Ooh. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and raid Jose. And yeah, so he's playing Deltarune Chapter 2. And yeah. Enjoy, and I hope you all enjoy his stream. I will be live maybe Sunday. I'm not exactly sure. My schedule seems to change a lot, so we will see. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!